Hey team, redefining me. I'm Ashley Brockington with Team Thrive, and I know I look like a hot mess, but I wanted to get this video made. And Kim asked me to share with you all a little bit about building a team. And so I want to share that with you. I'm a 5-star elite coach, and building a team is really, really tricky. Really tricky. So there's two things really I think that are the main ways to build a team. The first thing is by making what you do as a coach and your lifestyle because of coaching really attractive on social media and just spelling it out every single day, but sliding it in there. So I might do something like maybe take a picture of a Zoom call or something and be like, oh, I love these girls in the community. This is my team of coaches that I mentor, but really in reality, they mentor me and give me so much back. We're a team. I'm very proud but humbled to be, their leader. So like what that would do is it would talk about community. It would talk about that I respect my team as leaders, but also establish me as a leader, and use the word mentor. Another thing I could do is, for me, a lot of it is that it's allowed my husband to drop down at his nursing job from 3 days a week, which he just would be gone like straight for 3 days, to one 16-hour day, which is a lot because he's gone over anyway, but he's home 6 days a week. So that's crazy. That's like changed our lives dramatically. So I will, any cute picture of the kids or whatever, I honestly almost always try to draw it back to coaching. Because in reality, like, that's why I'm not sitting on the floor crying or texting him saying, I can't do this. This is so hard. Like, they're being so bad. Like, this is really hard. The house is a mess. It's because coaching gave me this opportunity. It's because of God. But we have worked our hindies off at everything we've done, and God gave us this opportunity that pays back people that work their hindies off and give. And, that it's just nice that it's finally done that. So I always wrap it, back. It could be like about working out or eating healthy or about not getting sick, and talking about how the accountability of coaching has taught me whatever your person, like your ideal coach, needs to hear from you. You have to just like play it out in their mind. Think of it as a movie, okay? Like when we watch movies, we literally make that reality. Like that's where our expectations, I think, a lot of times come from. So let's say you're watching a movie, and you know how you'll watch a movie, and then you want to be like, oh, I just want to become a zookeeper, whatever. Like, movies can mess with your head if you think about it. I just stopped watching Mad Men because the guy was always having an affair. And I realized, like, he makes this look glamorous. Not that I wanted to have an affair, but he made it look glamorous, and it's called a negative moral overtone or undertone. I was a media communications major, so we learned a lot about this, but it's basically when something that's really morally negative, it makes you, because of the storyline, want it. And so, not that we have anything morally negative, but that shows you the power of like storytelling and imagery and the effect it can have on the mind. And so basically what we want to do when we're doing our social media feed is we want to play it out like it's a movie or a story and spell out that story. So what does that story look like? Like it's a coach's life. What does your person want? Let's say your person is a teacher. So what are they thinking about? They're thinking about not having to grade papers on the weekend. They're thinking about having summertime all year round. They're thinking about really making a difference in people's lives because it feels like they're just managing a classroom. They're thinking about wearing cute clothes and not just teacher clothes. They're thinking about just how it's hard to eat healthy in the cafeteria. They're thinking about being able to sleep in, all those things. So start to talk about that. Man, I remember when just 8 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, when I wasn't able to sleep in. And not that I want to, but there are days when I just feel like sleeping in. And I'm really thankful for this coaching opportunity, because with my old job as a ... I wasn't able to do this. Or, man, I remember how hard it was to bring lunch every day, pack it every day, and to really make a healthy lunch, because for some reason, packing a salad in a Tupperware, and eating it 6 hours later, I don't know why, but it just doesn't taste as good as making it fresh at home. Whatever it is, just like lay out that story. So that's one way. The other way is through your current challengers. And this is where I feel like I will see coaches that are getting like high Success Club numbers, and they have like no coaches from it. And that is because they are afraid of that. I believe this. I believe that it's because they're afraid that they will have let their challenger down, and their challenger will laugh at being asked, or they regard their challenger as not being a good coach, like that they wouldn't make coach material. So 2 lessons there. One, you need to be helping your challenger out and giving them so much pep and momentum that they are succeeding in their personal goals and they feel good. And when they get to that point where they are feeling good about themselves and succeeding in some way, that's when you ask them to a sneak peek or webinar. So you wait for them to get the goals, and I would say do it like on week 2. So like preseason, and then that next week, at the end of that next week, that's when you ask them if they have some momentum. Because usually preseason, they're like, hey, everybody, this is me, and I'm excited to start. And then they start, and they're doing great. Ask them then. Don't ask them on week 2 or week 3 or week 4 when they're like starting to crash. Ask them at the beginning, and then get them into that sneak peek. And then that's something new. People like passion, and they like new, and they like innovation. So you always want to be giving them momentum, and then asking them to the next thing, and giving them momentum, and then asking them to the next thing. That's kind of how it needs to go. Of course, following through. So are you asking all of your challengers to a sneak peek, or to a webinar, or to a call, or to talk to you on the phone, or to watch a video, whatever it is? Are you asking all of your challengers? And if the answer is no, my question is, why not? Why not? Is there something that you could be doing that will create more momentum and more confidence in you and them, that they would be so excited about what is going on in their life and in that challenge group that they would say, yes, I will learn more about what you do. So that would be my challenge to you all, is to build a team to up your social media game by looking at it as a storyline and a kind of a movie. And then with your challenge groups, just in making sure you're inviting all of your challengers not to be a coach, but to learn about coaching through a different avenue. So I hope this has helped you all. I hope you all are having a great week. I know it can be really hard watching other people in social media be on the Success Club trip. That was me last year. They went to Mexico. It was really hard for me. I felt like it was never going to be my time. Nothing was ever going to pay off. Like I was just working so hard and nobody was noticing. And if you feel that way, I totally get it. But it will happen for you. You will get your time. Just keep working hard. Be steady. Don't give up. It's just not worth giving up, because literally, like, even just having a trip that you can go on is so worth just that, let alone this huge opportunity for helping other people, making ourselves better, and creating a better income. And yeah, so I just want to say, if you're struggling at all with like a little bit of jealousy, or like you're almost finding it unmotivating, like you don't want to work for something because you feel like things aren't paying off, just that's a story in your head. Just tell yourself, hey, self, thanks for that story. That story's fine. I'm going to tell myself a new story. The story is that it will pay off for me, and I'm going to go on that trip next year, and I'm going to do something fun this weekend, so I can feel like have something great in my life and fun, and I'm going to post about it, and I'm going to put out that storyline. So, all right. I hope you guys, once again, are having a great week, and you have an awesome coach, and she really cares about you.